Yes, people. We are back live. We are back live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube for another edition of the Manchester United Tottenham Hotspur podcast, where we discuss all things Manchester United, all things Tottenham Hotspur. Man United podcast meets Talking That Tottenham Talk podcast. Let me know in the chat, people. I don't think that the redirect works. I don't know if I didn't set it up properly or what, but we're here anyway, people. We're here. Big up to everyone who just locked in to the United Chelsea podcast as well. Manchester United, new news broke just before in the last live stream. Obviously, earlier on today, Manchester United have Patrick Dorgu bid rejected. So the second bid is rejected. The £5 million difference, it seems, between Manchester United and Lecce for the wingback. And then there's been talks about a potential swap deal with Garnacho going to Chelsea and then Kunku coming to Manchester United. And as for Spurs, got a much needed win in the Europa League. Much needed win in the Europa League, winning 3-2 away at Hoffenheim, but they are still struggling in the Premier League and sat in 50. So welcome to the show. My Don De Niro is in the building. What are you telling me, De Niro? You good?
What's good, man? There, man. Literally just there, man. Just coping, man.
I hear that, man. And you lot, make sure you go check out De Niro's new freestyle as well, man. Make sure you go check that out. Run it up on the socials, please, people. Make sure you do so. Fire freestyle. I've not watched the full thing. I only seen the clip. Want to watch it tonight, though? You know what I'm saying? Now you already know, man. Gotta post that out before, man. Actually, myself, you already know the vibes. But
come on, bro. Laugh.
Thoughts, De Niro, on your win away in the Europa League at Hoffenheim? Much needed, much important win as well.
Yeah, so the win, I think, like the win, obviously it was a much needed win. Obviously, I think if I'm correct, because I haven't been following these crazy guys properly. I think if I'm correct, obviously that gave us the automatic qualifier, if I'm correct. But yeah, man, much needed win. I'll say once again, it goes to show that this team just doesn't know how to unleash goals. You understand, 2-0 up, and then all of a sudden, bro, we're having problems with the comeback already. It seems there's been a trend going on that everybody's been saying that it seems that Spurs need to score 3 goals to win a game, and if they don't, it means that there's gonna be problems. And yeah, man, that's just literally where it is. Like I say, one thing I'll give that game was the players who I expect to turn up to be our kind of saviors, let's say. Obviously, I'll say that I won't say that for me personally, the play we played was great, but I'll say that they turned up in the fact of when the goal was all needed, it happened, in it. So yeah, but there's nothing too much on it. It got the W. I wouldn't say it was a great W, but yeah, man, the main thing is getting the W, and then we move on to the next round, and then let's see what happens, man.
Yeah, first Jacob in the building as well. United Spurs of America. Big up everyone joining from the raid over there. Jacob, what are you telling me? You good?
Am I good? Am I good?
I'm
fantastic.
Love that.
I'm fantastic. How are you doing, man?
I'm good, man. No complaints. I'm all good.
Thank you. The red was it was making me feel gross.
I was trying to find the correct color. It's because I used when I did the Sarcastic and Savage pod, and it was on this tab on StreamYard. So I was trying to remember the coloring, so I just remembered it off the top of my head. That's all.
It just makes me like on edge. I can't lie. It makes me feel gross.
I know you prefer this gray, man. This is specifically for you, man. I know how tribal you are when it comes to Spurs. So I have to get Spurs colors for the show. I know.
Yeah. Well, you know, you're a fan of red, so I was like, I like flawless, so I'll accept it.
It's cool. I got you, man. No stress. But were you doing well? Yeah, you all good?
Yeah. Hey, we finally won. Road to 40 starts this weekend, baby. Road to 40. Here we go. Woo! I'm beyond anger. I'm at a point of just acceptance.
And let's. That's a good place to be, man. You want to be at the 5th stage of grief.
You know, I think of it like a roller coaster you're not enjoying. Eventually, it's got to end, and I'm just gonna sit here and wait for that moment.
I ain't gonna lie, I don't enjoy roller coasters, period. But that's just me. That's why I don't go on them.
So imagine you have a 7-month-long roller coaster, and you're just going round and round. Eventually, it'll stop, and I'm looking forward to that.
Thoughts on your winner in the Europa League against Hoffenheim?
Oh, Baby Treble is still on technically because we did get the smash and dash over the Hoffenhose.
baby treble, League Cup, FA Cup, what's the other? Europa League. Okay, got you.
Baby treble, we cooking now.
Oh, yes, the other team in North London that went out of the FA Cup. There's a whole different conversation. Go on, as you were.
And they're soon to get knocked out of the Carabao Cup when they play that second leg versus Newcastle. So it'll be fun. It'll be fun. And it's on till it ain't on. You know what I mean? It's like the club is still open. You can still find a lovely lady to take home and accompany you. You just got to get out there and do it. And we didn't do it perfectly yesterday, mind you, but we did do it. The act of like grabbing them things. So we did that. And that's what it's about. Yeah.
What did they grab up here?
You know what they're grabbing over here. Yeah, you know they're some titties. But anyway, we metaphorically grabbed the schnitzel tits and we did the job. We got 3 points. Now we're in, the automatic promotion. I don't know where United are in the table. I haven't been looking too closely.
Nah, we fourth. Don't do that. We fourth, mate.
No, I was just asking. I genuinely, if you were lower, I still would have said the same thing. To be fair, because we had like 2-3 results go not our way, and I was like, I'm not looking at that Europa table anymore.
How dare you? We above you. This is crazy work. This is crazy work. We're fourth. You lot are sixth, so we both in top 8. A point separates us. It's simply 1 point.
Hey, so we can still finish the yeah, but again, all that is kind of. I just saw an Ainge quote before. It sucks because it came out while I was live on my show before this.
What's the Ainge quote? If anyone in the chat has the Ainge quote, please drop
it. I have it right here. It's from Fabrizio Romano, and it's not Fabrizio Romano saying El Satorra, here we go, or should I say, tweeze my nips. That's a legitimate quote from Fabrizio Romano. But this one is from Ainge. It says, quote, "We are sort of playing with fire by not bringing any new players in. But the club is doing everything possible to make it happen. But we're looking at loan deals. And I don't even like Brian Broby personally, or Brian Booby, whatever his name is from Ajax.
I remember him. It's Brubbery, I think his name is. Brubby. I think it's Brubby. That's it. Brubby. Yeah. That's what they were saying, Brubby. Because we got linked with him.
Brubby? I barely know her.
We got linked with him like 2-3 years ago now. That's why I know the name.
He's only 22 or something. So like the age is not, but he's also got like 2 goals in 30 games, some shit like that.
Have you seen him? They say he's 22. Yeah, that's old 22. That's what I'll say on that. Have you seen him?
He looks like uncle. I can't lie. He looks like somebody's uncle.
There you go. That's why when they say 22, yes. 22. It's like
what's crazy is how that people do that. It's 2025 and people are still trying to say. So you're trying to say he was born? It's just crazy to me. But yeah, Ainge has obviously been working with his hands tied behind his back, and everyone's mad at him because he's not throwing a bitch fit about it. He's like, my hands are tied behind my back, and they're currently stabbing me every 2 weeks. But we move, we carry on, and to me it's sad. Again, that just makes me think of the poor lamb left to slaughter, or whenever they used to leave a sacrificial
lamb. But he's fully aware of what's going on, because this is it.
He getting paid big boy bucks, so he can wipe his tears with the money, as far as I'm concerned.
I'd be the sacrificial lamb to be a millionaire.
10 million to go just get my ass rinsed by the media, YouTubers, everyone in the stadium pissed at me. Hell yeah.
Tell them it's life-changing amount of money. So we're sort of playing with fire, but by not bringing any new players in. But the club is doing everything, and it's everything possible to make it happen. De Niro, thoughts on this from what Ange's saying? I know you pretty convinced you ain't gonna sign no one, but thoughts on this from Ange?
I can't lie, man. Ange out, man.
I don't blame. I'm not even mad at people anymore. I don't even try and fight people about it, because I said versus Everton, like, you don't win, you should go, and he didn't. Where do we go from here?
We'll get to the Everton game. Go on today, bro.
I can't lie. Obviously, the Everton game is where I can explain fully, but obviously, man, Ange out, bro. These silly comments, bro, that man's making, bro. We're playing with like, brother. I hear it. Obviously, it's painful, So he's trying to put that pressure onto the club by the statement that he's trying to say. But, bro, I'll be real, man. What happened to what you were saying before, bro? Earlier on, you get me? Obviously, he's still in these cups, but bro, man, it's only the Everton game.
Which thing specifically, though?
You know what? We'll go there then, De Niro. Talking of the Everton game, because I forgot that was your actual last Premier League game, because it was Sunday. So Everton 3, Spurs 2. You lot were 3-0 down, obviously, in the first half. late rally, Kulusevski and Richarlison, but not enough. We'll
Mm-mm.
still go there with the game and then go into you stating Angel.
Bro, yeah, and because bro, there's no way, man. I can like for me personally that you can go with 3-0, bro, down to Everton in the
Yeah,
first half, bro. That's
that's true.
ridiculous, bro.
That's true.
And man let a Calvert Lewin, bro, a
I said,
Calvert
hey,
Lewin who
Calvert
hasn't
Lewin, you know.
scored, bro. This guy hasn't scored. Was it somebody even told me that? Was it
So just
25,
Was something
something like
crazy.
that?
Yeah.
Something
Something crazy.
crazy like that.
Yeah.
And then
I
all
don't
of a sudden, it's us that just gives them the free way to just come and just,
so
yeah, bro, just do this to us, bro. And this is the
uh,
not the first time this season this has happened, bro. I even
mm,
allowed the Ipswich one. I let it slide.
mm.
I allowed it. The Crystal Palace one, I let it slide. Bro, the Everton one, bro, I
It
can't
was
let
like
it
that.
slide,
That's
bro.
enough.
I can't lie. The reason why I can't let it slide is because I don't care how dead man's team is. I would have
Mm.
even said it's calm, even if we had like just lost 1-0, bro. I would have even
Yeah.
said, sorry, even if it was like we just we conceded and they beat us 1-0 or so, or 2-1. Even if it was like a 3-2, but it was like, you get me, bro. Maybe it was like it
Yeah.
started off 1-0 and then it goes
It
1-1
was
and then,
competitive. It was
yeah,
back and forth
bro,
type of
you
thing. Yeah.
understand? Yeah,
bro, why Eddie
exactly.
got to do me like that?
He's getting cooked by
Come on,
coffee girl.
man.
Different big
Bro,
man.
Come
this is it.
on,
So
man.
when I'm looking
Who's
at it
more
like this,
zesty, Calvert Lewin or Anthony Davis, Eddie? That's
That's
bro,
crazy. Bro. That's crazy.
this is it, bro. This is it. So
There, bro.
bro,
Go
like I was saying, bro, like bro, 3-0 against Everton in the first half, bro, and all of this. And then this is the thing, bro. One thing I've been complaining about, obviously, like I say, I know the players are dead, but we can't. I don't understand why when it comes to us, obviously, the set piece thing as well. And I'm just
on.
gonna say the
Sorry,
set
that
piece,
bitch is hilarious, yo. Sorry.
bro. Nah, I hear you, man.
That is mad funny.
It's the only
I
flawless
got
bro.
his
comment.
legs
I'm
up in the
chilling,
I
dog.
got
I'm
his,
chilling,
you
dog.
know what makes it even funnier? The way man's got his legs up in the air, yo. That is mad.
Bro,
That's
nah,
what
that's
makes
jokes.
it funnier, yo. It's the legs up in the air that makes that funny to
It's
see.
just,
Yo.
it's just
Sorry,
fine.
there, bro. My bad,
Nah,
G.
man.
Carry on, bro.
Nah,
Carry
brother,
on.
bro.
My
I
bad.
can't lie, bro. I can't even laugh, bro. It's dark, man. I can't
Nah,
even laugh no more, bro. I've laughed too much. I've laughed too much, but the pain is starting to break through the walls, bro. It's dark
that's
for me,
good, man.
bro. So, bro, when Flawless is laughing like this, bro, man's chest is paining, bro. You
Damn.
understand? But, bro, like I say, fam, bro, hey, yeah, man, 3-0, man. The first half against Everton is crazy, bro. 4 points in front of Everton is crazy, bro. And yeah, man, I can't lie, man. Is
This guy's
bro,
ridiculous.
bro,
Show some mad drink. This guy.
bro.
Sorry, get in there, bro.
Nah,
Don't take him. This guy put up all these pictures, yo.
Sorry.
nah, man.
This is a coping mechanism. I'm trying to fix the camera. TJ,
Oh,
shut
right,
up.
I'm
But
muting
it's a coping
myself, yo.
mechanism.
I'm muting myself. Hero, my apologies again, G.
Nah, it's
Yeah,
calm, man.
sorry. I apologize.
Nah. See the way, look, this is my club, bro. Man can just laugh at us like we're some sidemen, bro. This is it, bro. Man can just continue to laugh. Guys are having to mute themselves. Whilst man's here, bro, trying to explain the pain and that guys are having to mute themselves. This is what we go through, bro. This is a Spurs for this is what we go through, as you can see here, bro. So no other club can come and tell me, oh yeah, we're going through pain. Nah, shut your mouth, blood. This is real pain right here, bro. This is real pain right here, bro. But yeah, like I was saying, man, you get me. I'm just gonna repeat it again. 3-0 against Everton. There's no in the first half. There's no questions asked. Like I said, 1-0 against Ipswich. No questions asked. And what's it called? 1-0 against Crystal Palace. Giving both those teams their first win was ridiculous. So for me, I can't lie. Ange, I tried my hardest, bro. But nah, man, Ange out, man. I can't lie, bro. I don't care. Even though I know he's missing players and stuff, which is why if somebody says Ange in, I hear it. That's up to you. But for me, bro, it's breaking point, bro. That was the breaking point still. So yeah, get him out from today, man. All that stuff I was saying about the Carabao Cup and all of that, man. Scrap that, man. Get him out from
Scrap it
today,
now.
man.
You saying
Yeah,
it's
nah,
enough
nah,
enough.
nah, 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 nah. Get him out, man. I can't lie, man. Today, bro. I can't lie, man. Get him out.
It was so the 3-0 against Everton was the one where
Hey,
you was like, that's
hey,
enough. 3-0 at
brother,
halftime.
bro,
Yeah.
bro, bro. I can't out. Listen, I'll be real. I was driving, yeah. I
Yeah.
tried to get home quickly, bro. I got
Mm,
home.
yeah.
When I was driving, it was 1-0, bro. I got
Yeah.
home. I just thought, let me, you know what? I said, these crazy guys, you know what? Let me just check the score quickly just to see if
Yeah,
it's even worth my time turning on this game. Man sees 3-0, man just put my phone down and then I just
just what
baked
about
off,
your
bro.
day?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Went about my day, bro.
just what
This was
about
it.
his day?
Yeah, 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 yeah. 100%, bro. There's no point in wasting my time, bro, because I knew what was happening from that point, bro. I knew what was going on, bro. That's a package, bro. You get me? Hey,
Uh,
Illiman and Jai packed us, bro. Can you imagine, bro?
yo,
Can you
swag.
imagine, bro? And I'm getting
Yeah,
cooked by man them in the ends because man knows these guys in the ends, bro. This is it, bro. So man's just got yeah, man. Yeah, man. It's all good, man.
I hear you. Yo, Jacob, jump out and jump back in if the camera's not focusing. That should sort it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, jump out and jump back in. Yeah, yeah, it's all good, man. We still here. You know what it is, Prime? It's because like you, De Niro has the. It's not what it's how man is saying it. That's what it is. Like his delivery again is A1. Like I pick people for these shows specifically, and even though it's serious what man's saying, it's the way man is saying it, yo. Like I'm driving home, like, it's 1-0, I get back. It's 3-0. You're like, yeah, it's a wrap. You know what it is from there. That's all it is.
Yeah,
That's all it
that's
is.
it, man. If you don't laugh, you'll cry, man.
That's it. That's exactly it. And you lot continue to get your questions in. Please keep them United or Spurs related. Is there anyone in particular? Because you're saying Anjal. So is there anyone? Let's say he was sacked tomorrow.
Mm.
Is there anyone in particular you would like to see join? So whether that was for until the end of the season, or would you want a permanent manager now in an ideal world?
No, I can't lie. Somebody until the end of the season who's not Ryan Mason, bro.
To forget
You get
Ryan
me,
Mason.
bro. Forget that guy,
Oh,
bro.
but
I
no,
can't
no, no,
lie,
no,
man.
no, 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 no. You can't say
Nah,
Ainge
man.
out today, but forget Ryan
Nah, man.
Mason. That's a package deal. You want
I
manager out, you get Ryan Mason. It's a
Nah,
simple
but this is
formula.
the thing. This is the thing. Obviously, it's gonna have to be a Ryan Mason thing. But I'll be real, bro. I'm just saying. The question that was asked was, is it a Ryan Mason that I want or not? Nah, bro. But I can't
But
lie.
it's what you're
I
gonna
did.
get. You,
That's what
you
But
it'll
don't
be.
you don't
That's
get
a
a
whole
but
different
selection. You
conversation.
get fries with the side of that burger. That's what you get, and it's
nah,
just
bro.
Throw the
we
Okay,
fries
don't
in
have
on
tater
it.
tots at this restaurant.
in that case, bro. In that case, like I say, anyways, well, I'll stick to what I say, bro. Still get him out, and then if it's a rare Mason thing, then we're gonna have to charge it, bro. But I can't lie, this guy's got to go, bro. I even think it's one of those things where, at least in that case, bro, in my opinion, I don't think, bro, we will be losing games like this, bro, because at least then I think certain men can adapt, bro. This is not this. What's the saying? I know Jacob. This is your guy, bro. So you may as well say it. What's it that Ange says so much that everybody says when they do the accent and everything? You may as well do it, bro.
What the
Oh,
what
it's
is
who we are, mate.
Yeah,
Is that
bro. You
what?
may as well do the accent, bro.
It's who
bro,
we are,
you know,
mate. It's who we are, mate.
I said
yeah, bro.
so what you saying to there sack manager have Ryan Mason as interim.
Hey,
That's who you are, mate.
bro, this is it, bro. This is it. That's who we are, mate. I can't even doubt,
You're not
bro.
even
That's
laughing because I like Spurs. It's you two together that is cracking me up, man.
Bro, because you know what it is, bro. I just think, bro. How can like for me, bro? I've seen managers come here and obviously not flop like they flopped. Let's say
Mm.
flop, but it's not necessarily fully their fault. Like I say, I still go to the top, but bro, I can't. Like, I never see these men doing this Everton stuff and this Ipswich. I've seen them obviously lose games that
I've seen
obviously we should
this.
win back there,
I saw
but.
we've dropped points to a bunch of losers. We had Harry
eh,
Kane
You
to
have a
bail
good
us
you
out
have a great
sometimes.
you have a great record against Everton. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, man. We've dropped points, but I can't lie. Not like how I'm seeing it now, as in a way where, bro, we gave two teams that were literally that had no wins, bro, in the league. We gave them both a win. The Ipswich one, I can't lie. I don't even know why I let it slide, but I did. And then now I say Everton 3-0. Nah, man, I can't. Nah, bro, I can't let it slide, man. It's
So
impossible.
like I
Before you
said,
go, before you respond, Jacob, just 1 second. Hey, big up to everyone that's just locked in from Saeed's raid, man. Make sure you hit the like button. Everyone who's joined over from Saeed's raid. This is the United Spurs podcast, so get your questions in. Just keep it Manchester United or Tottenham Hotspur related. Again, big up to Saeed. You know what I'm saying for the raid. Shout out Faz in the cut as well, and big up to Digital Mods for the super chat. Appreciate it, man. Just put raid with the tick, so I appreciate that. Everyone who joined over from the raid know what to do. Hit the like button and subscribe. And make sure you subscribe to Jacob's channel, United Spurs of America. Make sure you subscribe to his channel. Yeah, go on, Jacob. Respond. Go on.
no, I just see it a few ways. So like before the Everton game on this very show said that I think if you get a draw, I'm fine if you want to sack him. You lose, I'm fine if you want to sack him. And we did lose. But there's a few things that I did see in that loss that kind of to me sounds like something you should be okay with, right? Which is he did what everyone asked him to do. He played a different formation. He
Mhm.
adapted to try to suit where we were systematically.
Yeah.
And it failed. It was a phenomenal failure, a 3-0 slapping of 45 minutes. And like to me, that is inexcusable. Losing to Everton is inexcusable to
It's because
lose
it's
to
free as well,
Ipswich.
and they're
There's
notorious
no
non-scorers.
excuse. Right. There's
Everton.
no excuse for it. However, like it's to me the oh hey, you just wait
Big
till
up
we
this
hey,
person.
you just wait till we continue the baby treble. Then you're gonna be like, oh, Spurs beat us again. Oh no. I don't know what impression, what
Yo,
accent
what
that was.
pressure was
I don't.
that? Yo?
A shitty one is what it was. I
And
wasn't
Cube,
very.
where you been, Cube? See, you ain't been showing me on my channel. That this show has been like 3-4 weeks. You've been elsewhere in other people's chat,
Mm,
Sunshine, Chic, all these other frauds and crooks. I thought we was people, Cube. I thought it was all love, and now you. Well, big up, Cube. Still nothing but love for you. But carry on as you was, Jacob. You and TJ's chat and all these frauds and people like that. It's crazy work, man. But go on.
yeah, you know how it
Yeah,
goes.
yeah,
Wherever the
man.
wind blows, sometimes that's where the lily pads may lay. But I think I was making a good point, and there it goes. Woo!
Yo, yeah, because you said wait, because shout out Bands. Make sure you lot subscribe to Beijing Reds TV because he said Jacob
Oh
you could
yeah, I
do
was
that.
just saying, wait till
Yeah.
we continue our run on this baby treble, road to 40/baby treble run that we're going on right now. Then you could lose again. Arne Slot is going to lose again to Tottenham Hotspur. That'll be fun. But it might be Ryan Mason. Who knows? But I don't think you could have one without the other. So that's why I was trying to say to De Niro, like you can't say sack Ainge, but I don't want Ryan Mason. You're gonna get Ryan Mason. If you get your way, you're getting Ryan Mason. And he'll see us through to the because we could try and act like we're gonna come up with some contingency plan. Eden Terzic, what is Eden Terzic? That is
Yeah, just
a
outstanding.
schnitzel version of Pochettino, but he's actually won a trophy in his domestic league. So like, does that fill me with great joy? No, it doesn't. But I think people forget that Ainge was our fourth choice manager. No one wanted to come here before he got here. That's how we ended up with him. And then they're like, oh, yeah, sack him. Give me who's the best manager right now? Oh, yeah, give me him. Oh, yeah, he's going to fucking go to Tottenham. Y'all are out your mind. That's why I'm okay with it. I'm fine sacking him. I'm fine keeping him. I don't give a fuck anymore, bro. Like I said, I'm just on this roller coaster. I'm just waiting for it to eventually it will have to stop. It won't continue it can't continue forever. The media amount of attention that is on Daniel Levy right now for the failure and sacking Ainge is the ending of that sentence of he is a failure. And because this was his guy, his project that he's going to back. I think I need to turn my light on. That's why the focus isn't focusing. But it's to me like when you're shit and then you get someone else to grab the shit, they're gonna get shit and they're gonna be shitty. And you see it with Jose, you've seen it with Conte, you've seen it with Nuno, and now you're seeing it with Ange Postecoglou. You've seen it with Poch. You've seen it. We could keep doing those. You've seen it, but it's getting redundant. And that's why I think sacking the manager and getting a new guy in to get that little dopamine hit of 6 months of good ball, I'm tired of it. It doesn't hit the same. I'm a crackhead now. I'm a full-blown crackhead. I need a full hit, a full 12 months of good football, not 6 months of football. Give me 18 months of good football. Give me an identity, something a project, something that we could like get behind. And instead, it's just this chop and change, and we'll get Ryan Mason in between to fill in the gaps. Fuck that. Fuck all that.
Damn.
That's just my opinion.
But don't you want better? Because I've heard other Spurs fans say this. It's been bad for you lot on the previous
Oh,
read.
15th, bro.
Whether it's you know.
In the second half of the season, bro. This ain't the first half of the season, bro. 15th, bro.
I mean, we were top of the league with Jose Mourinho at Christmas.
This is my point. Like, we are 15th.
But where did that go? How did that end up?
The question I'm going to ask you is, as bad as it's been on the Poch and Nuno and Conte and Mourinho, etc., whether that was how you was playing, whether it's a run of defeat, whatever the case may be, it's never been this bad in
This
terms of
bad.
results.
Exactly.
Surely,
15th.
even though you don't think it's going to be like best and you're going to be playing great football from the start of the season to the end of the season, surely it comes a point where you're better than 15th now. You ain't 15th, best side in the league. Not a chance. Not a chance. Yeah, go on.
15th. No. Man's just ad-libbing, bro. 15th, bro. I'm just ad-libbing.
I'm telling you, you're not like giving Ipswich their first win of the season, giving Palace their first win of the season. Everton, notorious non-goal scorers. I think before that game, I'm not even sure how many goals they had scored before that game. But I think let me actually double check this right now and see, like, because they hadn't scored a lot of goals.
Well, I will also I'd like to apply a little context, because when you're talking about results from the beginning, the middle, and the end of this, where we are right now, there's been a lot of different circumstances, I think, that have helped attribute to that. So, like,
that's about it.
Is it Ainge's fault that Real Madrid were flirting with Cuti Romero, then all of a sudden Cuti Romero plays like shit and then gets injured?
That's it.
And when he was playing for us, he wasn't good this year. And I was just, hold on, just wait on it. Hold on, just wait on it. My boy said he left the house 5 minutes ago. But you know those friends, I'm on my way. They're not actually on the way. They just told you they're on the way. And who knows? It's a fucking gray area of like uncertainty. And to me, I don't blame Ainge for Romero either down tooling or being a piece of shit or flirting with the bitch from across the way.
You think he down tools? So his head was just turned.
I don't know. He didn't do what Harry Kane did, which was officially down tool and completely go MIA. We had Harry Kane on the back of milk cartons. Have you seen my striker? Because we don't even have a backup for him. Have you seen this guy? Is fucking Harold Edward Kane. And they found him. He's at Lederhosenville. But back to players who fucking play for Tottenham. I just think that, like, I blame Ainge for the leadership group. I blame Ainge for allowing James Maddison to be a part of a leadership group before he even kicked a ball for Tottenham Hotspur. That is a failure from Ainge. Every leadership group in the past has been, who's a Brutus to Julius Caesar. Now, let me educate any of you who don't know how that fucking story goes. Julius Caesar goes to a city where he's like, oh, everyone loves me here and they all love me. But they've all been conniving behind his back. And you know what happens? Fucking Brutus, shank. I think he starts it, and then everyone else comes up behind him, shank, shank, shank. That's how they killed Julius Caesar. And to me, it's like just always gonna get stabbed in the back. We're never gonna get the right thing. Like, there's no.
But it's not about,
to me, sacking the manager just like solidifies that we are nowhere. We're going nowhere.
Yeah, it's not about. But obviously, you want to get it right in the ideal world. But we know about Spurs. But it's about being better. Surely, like if you lot were 8th, we wouldn't be having this conversation right now. Like
even if we were 10th, bro. Even if we were 10th, 11th, man wouldn't even be saying this, bro. I wouldn't even be saying it. 15th, 4 points in front of everyone. Nah, man's nah.
Well, we're 8 points clear of this relegation zone everyone's afraid of.
Hey, I think
Jaws isn't in this pond yet.
We're like 10 points clear of it, and obviously our situation is different because our
no. So all joking aside, you're right. 15th is
love. I already know, man. I already know what it is. Yeah, shout out to every single time. She says, yeah, flawless. She said, Sarcasm City TV is the first stop. You already know. Love cubes every time. Go on, carry on.
So there's a few things I do want to say in regards to like where we are right now in 15th. And to me, you would be foolish. But then again, we know the world's pretty foolish in its own right. But you would be foolish to think that last year being the most fouled team in the league, this year being the most fouled team in the league, you got to imagine that taking some contact, it's not really good for the body. And then you would got to imagine as well a high intense system that for 90 minutes is requiring you to do a whole lot of running. Those two things compounding on each other, it's almost a perfect storm of fuckery. And it's kind of what you're seeing right now. It's a little, the eye of the storm is where we're at right now. And I'm enjoying the break. I'm enjoying the nice little eye of the storm. And to me, it's like Ainge is at fault for some of it. Sure. Destiny having 2 injuries with 0 contact. That's probably down to his fitness level, his training. But I also want to say that that's down to the physio. And as much as Ainge wants to try and take all the blame, I am a fucking person who uses contextual evidence to not just, oh, well, well, that's Ainge's fault. This physio has been fucked since before he got here. We changed last summer a lot of the physio team, and we're seeing worse. How is that? How? I don't know. And I don't blame Ainge totally for that. I've said Ainge may be a problem, sure, but he is not the problem at Tottenham Hotspur. He is not the sole reason that we are 15th. I go back to when we have a full 11 and 180 minutes. You create 35 goddamn chances, and one goes in off of an own goal. That is a failure from your front three, but you consistently getting into the final third to do something with. And all the best managers, Pep says it, Amorim said something along the same lines. It's my job to get you to the final third. It's your job to fucking finish it when you get there. And to me, those Ipswich, Palace, Brighton, I look at the leaders on the pitch who failed me. Son, Romero, and even that little bitch ass Madison. I don't see him as a leader. I see him as a fucking diva, little pussy ass prancing around pony motherfucker. But we'll excuse James Madison, the English white guy. No, he can't do no wrong. Fuck him. Good game though. He did have a good game versus Hoffenheim, which is his level. A shitty Bundesliga team. You can beat them, James Madison, surely. And you're right. Like, back to the conversation you're saying, 15th in the Premier League is not as bad as this squad is, but we literally have zero rotation. Our rotation is, hey, Jamie, can you ask your son Johnny if he can fucking get out of school this weekend to go to Europe? Like, that's what we're doing. Did you look at our bench in Europe? We dip into it a little bit out of necessity, but we can't. Since Ainge has been here, we haven't brought in one fucking fullback. One fullback hasn't been brought in. And to me, Jet Spence has been our best fullback. And Conte didn't want him. Conte tried to get rid of him. Ainge loaned him out last year. He comes back. Yeah, everyone's saying sell him for $6.5 million. And now he's our best.
Lancashire, Moore, Olasesi, Fraser Forster.
Shout out Olasesi. Legacy number 891.
Dante Jamel Casanova. What a name, yo. Hey, salute your parents. They went all out.
Big up Dante Casanova. I love that man's
Dante
name. Never
Jamel
seen him
Casanova,
play in the senior team, though.
Props to his parents.
That's Victor, by the way.
Ajayi. That's the other one.
That's Victor. Look him up close. That's Victor.
Shut up, man. Ajayi and Malachi Hardy as well. But carry on as you were. Man said that's Victor. Shut up, man. Go on, carry on, man.
That's like, I don't. Sure, we can blame some of that on Ainge, like the non-contact, or maybe bringing Mickey Van de Veen back was too soon. But to me, like, of course he's going to get shit wrong. We're all humans at the end of the day. Shit goes wrong when a human's in charge. But it's a human in charge of other humans. And humans are naturally error prone. So when one human is leading the charge versus these humans, and this other human has told you to do this, there's just a whole bunch of areas for mistakes to happen. So I'm a little bit understanding when those things happen. Now, when problems of Tottenham Hotspur continue to rear its fucking ugly fucking face, and I wish I could slap the shit out of it, what am I going to do? Blame Ainge for that physio room is a black hole, and it has been for years. But now, Ainge, they said the same shit for Pochettino. His training's too intense. There's rumblings around the players that they're not happy at training because there's too much shit. And then Jose is, there's not enough. It's too boring. We don't do enough. And then Conte is saying, too much of this, there's too much of that. It's just always wham. If it's and that's what boils my blood is Tottenham Hotspur fans had fucking Conte last year, that last time, right? And they're all, yeah, we won, but we don't have an identity. We don't have like an actual progression. There's no like physio, like philosophy. We're just out there 1-0 stinky. Like, okay, so now we do what they want. And then, no, fuck you. We're losing. Oh, no, fuck you. We got injuries. Oh, no, fuck you. And like, again, I just fail to see how all of this is Ainge Postecoglou's fault. And I don't see how sacking him is a solution, although I understand why people want. I do get it. 15th is fucking
Exactly.
disgusting. It's
Yeah.
unacceptable. And in the past, previous managers would have been sacked. But the fact that Ainge hasn't been sacked tells me that we're trying to do something different. Now we may try to do something different and ride that motherfucker to the grave. I
Are
don't
you with
know.
that? Are you with the try to do something different? You co-sign that. You're like, that's
Yes.
okay, cool.
Yes.
Bro,
We've
bro.
made this bed over and over, and then we lay in it, and then we wake up and go, it looks like someone laid in the bed. And it's like,
Bro,
yes.
This guy's crazy. Go on to
bro,
them.
what I was gonna say is that, hey, this is the thing. Me, I'm a realist, bro. There's no solution to this thing, bro. Look,
Right.
at the end of the day, you with that, I agree with you in that fact of if you sack him, bro, it's gonna be the same thing all over again. But the problem is that the solution that is needed is not due to happen, bro. And the solution that is needed is like I always say every single week, and you guys were trying to argue with me, not you necessarily, but in the comments. Yeah, until that board guy that sits at the top of the top in that stadium in the headquarters of that stadium, bro.
Mhm.
Until that guy leaves, bro, we're gonna have the same issue every single time, bro. I don't care what anybody says. Everybody says, at least Enoch brother. You keep saying this, but this is what I'm saying, bro. You man are bad bees, bro. You just twerk, bro. Gee, how you gonna tell me? How you gonna tell me? Yeah, at least Enoch have been trying. No, they haven't, bro. What have they tried, bro? What big player have you ever seen Spurs sign, bro? Man, I'm not saying the Solanke signing was bad, but I'm just saying that, bro, 60 M's on Solanke, bro. Solanke, before he came here, bro, brother was playing for Bournemouth, bro. That, to me, obviously, he's a good signing, but he wasn't like a big player in my eyes. Bro, there were so many players out there that man could have grabbed. When they're saying that we're linked to them, we never get them, bro. Man are bringing in, and I'm not dissing these players, I'm just saying, yeah, just giving examples. Man are bringing in players like Odegaard, bro, like, he's from Burnley, but he's not a big player. It was just a good signing. All of these signings are always just good signings. They're not signings that I'm like, rah. Like this is a
Statement
big signing.
silence.
It was
Statements
like
that
potential.
yeah, but it's all potential, but we don't do
It's the
statement
Gareth
signings.
Bale.
Oh,
It's the Gareth Bale situation over and over. We're trying
bro,
to just hit Gareth Bale's every time.
gee, this
I
is it, bro. Every time, look, like I'll give you an example, yeah. That team, I can't like in years. I know obviously, Jez and Jacob are better at this than me. I'm just a watcher of football in it. But for example, I remember when we had like Lamella and all of these guys, bro, and I was just thinking to myself, even them times, like, bro, these are not statement signings, bro. These guys, I just see them as, yeah, it looks all good. It's a new player. Hopefully he can do so. But they're not. I've never seen Spurs go like. I've never seen a signing come into Spurs and I'm like, yo, like, yeah, bro, like this is a signing, like this is somebody that brings a statement of intent of maybe Enoch taking us somewhere, brother. They've never ever done this, and then everybody will say to me or say this is like, oh yeah, but obviously at least he's putting the money down. Brother, shut your mouth, bro. About he's putting the money
yeah, at
down. Do you
least
want, I can put money down to my little niece to go and get sweets. I don't think she'll get the right sweets. You understand, bro? Man
I
can
brought.
give
Hey,
her enough
the
money
perfect
to do
example.
that, bro.
You can give her
Come
£20.
on,
Today,
man.
She's gonna come back with £20 worth of sweets. I hate
Bro,
you.
she might not even come back with sweets, bro. She just be buying random stuff, bro. And then they're gonna say, "Oh, at least you gave her the money to do it, bro." Are you dumb, bro? Come on, man. Use your common sense, bro. Doesn't make
Yeah,
sense.
well, I perfect example. I brought the vacuum out today, and I vacuumed a tiny corner of the room, and then the vacuum stayed there. My wife was like, "Oh, you vacuumed?" I was like, "Yeah, yeah, that corner over there, but that's
Huh.
hey, I technically vacuumed."
I bet your wife loves when you stream. She just gets some peace and quiet. Does she be encouraging you about streaming? If you make money and
Yeah, she actually the other
yeah,
day I was like, "No, I don't want to. I'm tired and this
she
and that." She's like,
encouraged
"You
you.
should
You
go."
should go. Yeah.
I was like, "But I gotta go to work later. I don't want to stream and then go straight to work." She's like, "No, it's fine. You could do that." I
She
was
be
like,
trying to
"You
get you out of
sure?"
the way like a kid, yo. Keep her occupied and that.
The thing is, when she's gone, I'm just here with the kids hanging on. We just hanging on. I'm not
Yeah, man.
directing. I'm
Man,
not conducting.
nah.
We're just
You
on
just
the
making sure
ride.
that everything don't burn down. That's what it is. Make sure the kids
Everyone,
are
no one's
cool and
choking.
everything
We're all
is.
fed. We're all
That's
clean.
it, man. That's
Did
it.
my
Bare
job.
minimum, man. Did your
I'm
job.
I'm Daniel Levy with the kids and the household
Just
chores.
don't get relegated. That's it, man. Just don't.
Oh God, I don't even know what that is. But like, I agree with everything Tadero says because it's always been the higher up you go, the worse it is. And Ainge is trying to do that whole "it's all on me" and to at the end of the day, like he's a grown ass man. He knows what he's saying. If you're gonna say it's all on you, then why is Jacob from Texas the only one fucking trying to say it's not all on you? Because you could have said that and then saved me the trouble. But instead, now I'm forced to go around and be like, here's the contextual evidence around why he said I always win in my second year. It was a correction because the guy said, oh, you usually win in your second. He said, no, it's not usual, it's always. But, that guy's made a fucking meal ticket off of that hot quote because that motherfucking thing's been recited about 20 times a day per stream. I mean, every Spurs channel I go to, just fucking wham, wham, wham. And like, I get it. It's shit. But like, you new here? You've been here longer than me and you're complaining about it? Like, do something then. Stop fucking going. If you have a season ticket and you're like, oh, well, I have to go to use my season, scan the ticket and then walk right back out. A fucking empty seat speaks louder than a fucking some dude like me being like, oh, look, a free ticket. Oh, a ticket popped up. Here I am. Now I'm buying beer. Jacob walk in there. I'm buying beer. I'm eating the cheese. I'm skywalking. I'm F1ing. And if you want to prevent that shit, fucking don't sell your ticket, you motherfuckers.
Don't eat the cheese.
Like,
Affect the bottom line. That's the only way you affect Levy is you can make him uncomfortable all you want, but what happens is he's just gonna cut the head off of the smallest snake that we're all looking at, which is Ainge. He's the smallest snake in this fucking pit. And we'll just cut that head off. Here's a new snake. Yay, woo, yay. It's fucking insert name that I like here. And then in 18 months, we'll be right back here. Oh, I don't like this. This fucking shit. And then, leave you out. And then he's going to sack the manager. It's just over and over and over. Nothing will change until you affect the business's bottom line, which is the money.
So get relegated.
Maybe. I don't want that. It will fucking suck because it's hard to watch midweek games as it is. But fucking do like every day's midweek game.
Yes, Jez. What are you saying, man? You good first?
I'm good, man. I'm just chilling. Just came back. Jesus Christ! All the people that had big up you, man. All the people that have kids or babies, infants, and that. Bless y'all, because looking after my niece, it's like a whole war. It's like there's a whole war, man. This is worse than watching Tottenham. Right?
How old is she?
She's gonna be 6 months next month.
6 months?
Yeah,
yes,
you did
like,
baby. Yeah.
Oh, she hasn't even entered what I call the suicide watch, where you're just constantly making sure she's not gonna kill herself, because that's literally what it is with babies. They're like, I'm gonna eat that. Oh, I can hang off the back of this with my head exposed.
Yeah, they just be doing some crazy stuff.
It's crazy. It's crazy, honestly. So for me, it's like, yo, big up to everybody. And I always tell my sister,
that's a big up.
I'm trying to stay single. I'm trying to stay single and live my life, man, until I go to the family life, man. I'll say let just be just for the time being. But now, man, what's the question?
What is going on in that picture?
Oh yeah, so we go. Yeah, that was.
That's Wanda. That's Wanda from Snowfall, and she's doing activities.
Yo, she bodied that role. Hey, everyone bodied that. Crazy.
She was great.
Absolutely.
Is it like this? Is she doing like this?
Nah, she's hitting the crack pipe. That's what she's doing. She's hitting the crack pipe. But Jess, we were talking about Everton game. That's what, it descended from there, but we'll go back to that Everton game. Obviously, went 3-0 down in the first half. Late rally. Get a couple goals from Kulusevski and Richarlison, but not enough. Thoughts? Starting 15.
I'll be honest. I think I told everybody I didn't watch the Everton game. I was like literally knocked out sick, and I was like, "Yo, let me actually go to sleep."
Lucky.
And I saw obviously Man went down 3-0 like in the first half. About even then, the performance in the first half was terrible. I saw like the back three, or something like that. So I couldn't watch the game, but for me, it was one of the games because I think I tweeted prior to the game. Because everybody keeps asking me, Jess, are you unsure? Are you unsure? I'm everybody else. And obviously, you two were just talking about and I'm gonna go into that as well. I'm everybody else because I've been through the whole thing of manager out. Let me tweet every single day that the manager and at the club on my Twitter, yo, suck the guy, and that because like them two just talked about. We have one consistent issue, which has been since they have been, which is Inigo, Levy, and Co. and all that. I said that to my friends in the group that I'm in, who also support Tottenham. I look at us as customers. We in their eyes, we just customers. Tottenham is not a football club. Tottenham is a it's an industry. It's a industry.
Business.
It's a business, but that is a business. It's
Okay.
not about trying to be competitive. It's about are the numbers looking right at the end of the season? And when I'm talking about numbers, it's not position in the league. It's not how many trophies we have won. It's how many pounds, how many can we have, we like £1 sign, £2 sign, £3 sign, you know what I mean? Like this is what matters the most. Tottenham can finish mid-table this season and it doesn't matter because the numbers will still look good. It's going to be less because sponsorship. You would imagine if you get Champions League, you get bonuses. You're getting bonuses from all sort of places, players' wages, all these type of things. You would imagine if you get Champions League, you would get more money. But because of how much money the Premier League just generates just for being in the Premier League, teams don't even really care if they're gonna have to be staying mid-table or even lower table half. Teams don't matter because they make, for example, Wolves can sell Cunha for 60 million this month, and they benefit more of keeping him, not taking the 60 million and staying in the Premier League.
Thanks.
Because they understand how good Cunha is, not understand how much he will improve their chances of staying in the league. But 60 million is a very good price to sell Cunha for, especially for how much they bought him for. So I look at it from the perspective of, I look at our club as like a club that has a perception from outside people, and depends who you talk to. Like Tottenham isn't the big six name. It's a club who looking to try to win trophies and all these type of things. But I'll be honest, we are not run as a club that wants to even be in the top four. I think it's a club that wants to be in the mid-table. Because everything streams mid-table for me. The way we recruit players, the way the messages are, the way the messages they're getting received all the way up to the down. Like Tottenham's the only place where Tottenham can buy a player for 50, 60 million and they don't expect anything from the player. And because
that's a bar, that man said Tottenham's the only place you can buy a player for 50, 60 million and do not expect anything from the player.
Anything, because look at how long it took to sell him Dumbledore. Look how long it took to sell Lo Celso from the football club. Like,
I hate how like right that statement is. He's very, very right.
Because it's the truth, because we have seen how much money we have spent in the past on certain players, and look how long it took for us to get rid of them. Reguilon's still at the football club. Like a club that's trying to actually achieve being at the top, a club that's trying to compete at bare minimum, wouldn't allow certain players to stay at the football club for so long. It's underperforming. Really and truly, we should be looking at Brennan Johnson right now and say, based on your performances, you should be up for sale in the summer.
Yeah, you're not.
But guess what? You're not good enough. I didn't thought you was going to be good enough anyways. But you know what? You have to give the player a chance once he becomes the player. You see, for at least 6 months, in my opinion. People say 1 year, that's fair. But I'm like kind of guy, I can see things already in the couple first games. But I give you 6 months because I do consider adjustment periods, because players do need that, especially players from overseas.
Thanks.
But Tottenham is the type of club where Brendan Johnson be buying for 50 million. He doesn't perform for 4 years and be selling him on the 5th year because it's 1 year left. Not because we thought his performances are great.
It's because you thought
it's because it was losing on the free. Not trying to make as much with Charleston. I think there was offers or teams interested in Saudi in the summer. We couldn't make a good opportunity right there to try to see what's up Saudi, like who's trying to pay like 30, 40 million. And Richarlison hasn't performed like that.
Yeah.
And of course, the injuries and all that is there, but the interest was there. But guess what? Tottenham's not going to force him out. They're not going to offer him around to football clubs and trying to see if they can make some of their money back and reinvest into the football club now. Like they look at it as Tottenham fans asking the club. We ask them to spend money, yes, but they look at it as okay, we spend the money, so why are you still complaining about? Because what you buy is dog shit. And it's been dog shit for how many years now?
The acquisitions
is dog shit for what we're getting. And then what make it worse is you guys refuse to sell them, and because you believe you can't get the value back. Of fucking course, because you keep buying dog shit. You can't be like we couldn't sell Sissoko to Napoli because Tottenham overvalued him. There's so many other cases. So Celso overvalued him. Richarlison overvalued him or didn't want to sell him. And Dombele overvalued the guy when these guys are not performing. And this is a massive issue. That's why for me, why I'm speaking about when people ask me, am I the manager? No, I'm everybody else.
You say
I
get
don't
rid
care
of
who. I don't get rid of everything at this football club. Strip it down to the bro. Strip it down like a stripper, bro. I'll be real. Strip it down like a stripper because something gotta change in my something can gotta change because the way I'm looking at this right now is that I always say that Pochettino team is all down to luck. I generally believe that it's not something that the football club had in mind or wanted to actually happen.
Oh, you reckon
It was down to luck.
hit at the time?
It
and he
just
had
happened to hit. You had guys like Dembele, Ericsson, Vertonghen, Jan, Vertonghen, Toby. You had some of these guys already at the football club.
Mm.
Then Pochettino comes in from Southampton. Then you get the director from Southampton. Then they go and recruit like a couple of players from Southampton that Pochettino knew. You go and then the same guy goes and get Dele Alli and the Son and everything. And next thing you know, the guy leaves and says, Tottenham went from a dream job to a nightmare. And then look where we gone since then. We had the biggest jackpot. You get Harry Kane, a top 3 striker in the world, banging goals through the academy. You didn't even bought him from the academy. Tottenham will never buy a player of that quality ever, unless we obviously things change in the future. Who knows? But as of right now, the way the football club is at,
For the foreseeable, you're saying you're not going to go get Harry
future,
Kane.
you will never I don't give a damn. Tottenham will never get a player as good as Harry Kane. And the
Is it
fact
like,
that you
is it
get
like
a player,
trying to buy a Son and then hoping that Son turns into what Son did? Obviously, not so much
Yes.
now, but in general. Okay.
yes,
All right. Okay.
this is what the football club wants to do. And then one thing that frustrates me so much is that, and obviously, I don't know what people thought on the panel. I know probably people in the chat who are injured. Some people there's maybe people in the chat who are injured. I don't know. But one thing that really frustrates me is the way the football club operates in decision makings. Because earlier this window, and even now, but earlier this window, the message is the football club wants to back the manager. They want to stay with the manager. They believe they want to try something different. And Jacob mentioned how he is in support of trying to do something different. I'm in support of trying to be different. Even if I lost faith in everything what's happening right now, I want to see something different because what's been happening, we tried all type of managers. You tried the mid-level manager, we tried the top managers, we rated the unknown managers. All didn't work. So if the football club wants to try something different, but actually backing and help and keeping the manager, all fair use. Even if we currently sit in 15th, all fair use. But what I don't like is you putting the message out that you want to back the manager, but the only signing that we have made by the 25th of January is a goalkeeper that only happened because we had injuries. Keep in mind, Tottenham probably don't sign a player if Foster wasn't ill or if Vicario didn't get injured. Tottenham wouldn't have, by 25th of January, Tottenham would have not signed a single player. And for me, that's why for me, it's weak. The way they're looking for me, it's weak. It's cowardly. For me, I at the moment even feel like what they're trying to do is they want to wait till this January window's over. Sit here, we tried our best. Then look at how the Villa and Liverpool game is, because after Villa we play you guys at our ground, and you could potentially see 3 games losses in a bounce, and you know where our league position is. I genuinely believe where they want to go this window, trying to send the message that we tried our best to get the players in and didn't put Alta Kinski didn't put nobody. See us potentially win all these games, but we could maybe lose. We could maybe lose those games. And if we lose those games, everybody would be on Ange's ass anyway. Because people already are. So the pressure is going to be then so high where they look at I generally believe they want to be looked at as they want to be glorified for sacking the manager, just obviously because of the bad results that could happen in February, getting us out of the cups, losing us against Man United, and look at where our league position is. They want to be glorified at the end of saying, "Oh, you sacked the manager." They want us to sit there and applaud you. Finally, you sacked the manager. Thank you, whoever's in charge of that. I'm sorry, they're not getting them. They can sack the manager. I don't give a damn. What what you've been
Just go out there. I'll be back shortly. I think his battery just died.
Just
Oh, yeah,
said something though. Just
yeah, go
said
on. No,
something. But I'll be real.
mm,
Just said, used the name of the Lord in vain. He said Jesus Christ, but that's who
mm,
we need, bro. We need him still. You understand? That's the main man that we need right now. And what I'm even gonna say to what he was just saying in that last bit just before
mm,
he cut out there is that, listen, at the end of the day, this is what Spurs fans do. I always say, and I'll keep repeating it. Spurs fans, bro, they're easy to be pleased, bro. You understand?
mm.
They don't get bad bees, bro. They don't get nice girls, bro. You
So they
understand?
used
It's
to.
like a bread that doesn't get nice girls. This is what we are, bro. We just give us a go with a bit of makeup, bro, and we'll take
And
it,
you're
bro.
happy just
And we're
because you don't get
happy.
anything.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's it, because
yeah,
we don't get nothing. So this
yeah,
is what it is. Like, instead of guys to be screaming, let's put pressure on Levy. You see, when United, I remember guys breaking into the stadium, doing all types of madness. We ain't gonna do that. Our fans will go back to the stadium and want to do tourism, bro. This is it. So, like Jacob said, instead of emptying the seats, you're talking rubbish about Ange, but then you're gonna go back and sit in the same seat, watch the same game again, pay the same ticket price again, and then you're gonna leave. He's gonna be sitting there with his
mm,
stupid smile. You get me, bro, in the background that we can't see, and then, bro, he's gonna be like, yeah, these guys. I know Levy even says, "Oh, Spurs fans are idiots, bro. They don't even know what I'm doing right now, bro. They don't even mind what I'm doing." This is the thing.
mm,
So he knows how to please Spurs fans. He's known it for years. He continues to do it, and this is the thing. He's done it. Where man now are saying Ange out, Ange out. That when Ange goes out, we'll get a new manager. Guys are saying, yeah, come on, let's support the manager. Let's do this
mm,
instead of when. And even if Ange was to get set today, this problem don't end. We shouldn't be getting gassed anymore, bro.
yeah.
We should then be targeting the man. Let's target the man. There's always a way to get somebody out. I remember somebody made a statement in the comments saying, "Oh, we can't. Do you know why Enoch won't sell up?" It's not about do you know why. Anybody's gonna sell up if you put them under pressure. The reason why they won't sell up is because we haven't put them under enough pressure.
Mm.
It doesn't matter
They've
what
made
stakes you have.
record profits.
This is it.
Why are they leaving? You're gonna
They
leave
made
the
record
cow when it
profits.
squirts the most milk?
Yeah, listen,
No, you're
no,
gonna
but
keep squeezing them things.
this is the thing. This is the thing, though. This is what I'm saying. That, like, boom, put it like this, bro. They've made so much profit and done whatever they've done, but like I say, anybody under pressure has to do
With a
something.
barrier.
You've seen
Yeah.
even Arsenal. Yeah, look, Arsenal, similar to us in this situation, they had a little situation with their higher ups. Yeah. Now
Mm,
with Arsenal, the difference between us and Arsenal is the fans put pressure. So even though those guys are still there, they're having to still do certain things. No, they're not fully perfect, but
mm,
it's enough to get them into a point where they're doing a title race. No, you understand? It's enough to get them to a point where they can actually go to the stadium and have some type of hope that, yeah, we might be able to win something. You understand? For us, I don't have no hope of us winning anything. That Champions League final, bro, I already knew in my head. I know Spurs so well that in my head in that champs final, I said, "But we ain't winning this thing, bro." Like,
mm,
man knows Spurs, bro. We're Spursy, bro. This is what we do. Anywhere we go, it's always a Spursy thing. So anybody
I
that gets gas, anybody that gets gas for all the stuff you've seen with Spurs, that champs final, I don't care what anybody says. Man knew we were not winning that, bro. That's the reality of the situation.
mm,
I don't even know how we got there, bro, but we got there to the final. But we had a just, like, think about it. Like, you had guys like Lucas Moura, who even at the time, he still stunk to me. I never rated that guy. Yeah. Bro, he managed to score a hat trick in a game, bro. You get me, bro.
mad.
And this is the thing. And even in that final, bro, I'll be honest, I'll even take away from Levy in that final. I think it was just decision making from the manager that cost us that game still. Because how are you gonna bench a Lucas Moura who's just scored a hat trick in a game? And then obviously, I understand people saying Harry Kane has to play, but brother, for me personally, the brother was injured, bro. Came on, did nothing, and then bro, we rubbed. Maybe if we had that play continue with the team, that obviously got us there in the first place, because he didn't really have anything to do with us getting there in the first place. Yeah, maybe we could have got the W, but I just knew, but it's just a Spursy thing. But I saw Harry Kane in that lineup. I knew we weren't winning that thing, bro. So man,
Okay.
just being honest in it. The man just being honest. I know he was our best player, but in that game, I think decision making. But like I say, bro, this is just the Spurs thing, bro. We can't complete nothing. The no trophies. How many years I've said this again? So, bro, yeah, man, we're easy to please. I will be the stern Spurs fan that, bro. I'm telling you, all you Spurs fans, bro, there's no solution, bro. when we're gonna sit here again, unless this guy's here, we'll sit here again in 5 years and be talking about if Ange stays and we don't win nothing in 5 years, we'll be sitting here saying how we're not winning nothing again, bro. We have 0 trophies. I'm telling you this now, bro.
First, but I hear that. Jacob, I know you got a dip, so can I get your scoreline prediction for the Leicester game, please?
6-1.
What, two?
For Tottenham. That's like De Niro. I hate how right you are. But I try and fight it so much that like the feeling of, because dude, I gotta wake up at 5 a.m. sometimes for a kickoff. If I feel like I'm gonna fucking lose, I ain't waking up. So I gotta like find a reason to feel as though we're gonna do the thing. So like,
so what does your heart tell you? Scoreline prediction. That's the 6-1, right?
my heart says 7-1.
Okay. What does your brain tell you?
3-3 because Vardy's a racist prick that loves scoring against us.
All right, and you play in the Europa League as well on Thursday. Elfsborg.
They're actually a good side for the Swede. They win titles. They're much, some might say, like the Chelsea of the Swedish league. And we've gone to the Romanian, the Man City of Romania. We've gone to the Real Madrids of Portugal. So you know, was it Portugal or Hungary? Hungary, that's what it is. Should be able to do it. Should be. But that's the thing. It's like I don't ever wake up and be like, yeah, we're definitely losing this game, because when I have felt that way, we fucking win for some stupid reason or another. We just end up winning, and I'm like, oh, we shouldn't have done that. It's just we are that like. Tottenham are me, bro. So my whole life, I have a problem with being too honest and too forthcoming with my words. I'm from the South, where I just say it how it is, and we deal with the repercussions of such. And in life, you find that that'll often bite you in the rear end. So the reason why I say I am Tottenham in that regard is because when you never do what you're supposed to do. You always do it when you're not supposed to do it. But when you should do it, because you've shown that you can, you just don't. And that's a toxic characteristic to have as a human and as an organization. So to me, stop it. Slap them in the face. Stop it. You get some help, like the Michael Jordan meme. Stop it. Get some help. What's wrong with you?
Hey, people, I have no idea how we got here. All I asked Jacob was a scoreline prediction for Tottenham Hotspur versus Elfsborg.
You're right. I know.
That's all I asked. This guy,
bro, every time you're like score prediction, I'm like, well, let's go. Did you know during the Wizard of Oz they actually used asbestos in the snow? So that's good.
Me all types of facts I can say. Yeah, killer whales are not actually whales. You know what I'm saying? I'm waiting for that one. Because for those that don't know, they're actually
sea
dolphins.
Life aquariums.
Nah, they're dolphins. There's your useless fact for the day, people. Killer whales.
I got a more fun one that involves dolphins.
Yeah, go on. No surprise.
Did you know humans, dolphins, and pigs are the only 3 mammals that do the act of reproducing for the sake of it because it's nice, rather than the actual sake of reproducing? They fuck because they like it. They don't fuck just to reproduce like every other animal.
What was it? Pigs,
people. Dolphins, and humans.
I don't even want to know how you know that. I'm not even gonna ask.
Nat Geo, bro. Education's get you far in life. Look what it's doing for me. It's doing wonders.
Them Planet Earth programs are fire. I can't lie. Yes. Well, yes, Jacob. Scoreline prediction, please.
I already gave you my heart. And my head says 3-3, but we could still get a 3-2.
No, that's for Elfsborg. So, no, that was Leicester. What are you saying about Elfsborg?
Oh. Well, like aforementioned words they are like the Chelsea of Sweden. But we have the 2 best Swedes since Zlatan Ibrahimovic. So as far as I'm concerned, we should be able to win. But they're going to be desperate to win regardless. Like they're in the playoffs no matter what happens.
Yeah, but they can fight the top 8 right now, like as us. So if they win, they can get into the top 8. So there's going to be hella competitive.
No, they can't. Wait,
I'm pretty sure
was my simple math just that shit? Hang on. We're 14. They're at 10.
But if they win, it confirms they're in the playoffs.
That's not true though, because then they'd have 13 points.
No, if they win, it confirms they're in the playoffs, not the top 8.
Confirms. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I mean. And if
because they could still potentially drop out of the top 24.
Yeah, so there,
20.
but you get a draw. You could, but that's what I think's fun about the format is
Yeah, the
it
format's
kind of
good.
makes everyone have to go for the win because you don't know
Absolutely.
what
Yeah,
else is
exactly.
going to go on over there that could
Yeah.
shake the table. So it's fun.
Absolutely.
Or else you can find
My
yourself
prediction
here,
is when I think
Yes,
of Elfsberg, I think of those elves from Lord of the Rings, the like the blonde one with it's all like majestic and misty out. I'm gonna say for that one,
you got a crush on one of the elves from Lord of the Rings. That's what it sounds
she
like.
was high, bro.
Yeah, I knew it was, but I could tell it by the way you was
It's not
chatting
my fault.
about
I
it,
just
man.
cover those pointy ears up with your blonde hair, and we'll be good.
Oh, man.
Because, like De
This is
Niro said, I'm a
not bad,
Tottenham
though.
fan. My
Yeah,
standards are in the fucking gutter. I'll take
yeah,
whatever I can
yeah.
get. And if it's
Oh, you can be for your football. You know what? Never mind. Scoreline prediction from your heart: Tottenham Hotspur, Elfsborg.
4-2,
Right. And then from what I'm saying, from your actual intelligence, apart from
2-1,
yes, there we go.
2-1.
All
Oh,
right.
no, it's gonna be 2-2. We're gonna draw. Something
Right.
tells me we're
Make
gonna
sure you
draw.
not subscribe to United Spurs of America. If you're a Spurs fan, get over there. Jacob, hilarious as you see. This is Jacob all the time. So make sure you subscribe. Let them know what you got coming up as well, Jacob, over the next week or so, where they can find you week.
I'm gonna say what I've got coming up on the channel is a lot like whenever they were doing live news coverage of O.J. Simpson driving in the white Bronco on the highway. You're like, where is he going? Why is he doing that? Is he in fact guilty? Did he lose his mind? Is this man okay? We don't know. The next show, we're probably still not going to know. We won't know until he writes a book that says, this is why I did it. So that's what's coming up.
Right, subscribe to United Spurs of America, people. Continue to run up the likes here because there's over 200 of you lot in there, only at 60 likes. Let's get up to 100 likes. Hit the subscribe button, switching from Spurs to Manchester United. Obviously, United part is saying Dorgu.
Big up. Hit that like, y'all.
Big up
Come on,
Jacob
man.
every single time.
Bill Jacob.
The second Dorgu bid rejected, and I believe it's like 5 million. Like, is the difference in regards to it something minor like that?
He said for me to say it exceeded 30 million, but didn't actually precisely say what the bid
fee was.
The exact fee was, or bonuses, whatever.
Well, yeah, the point I'm making is that it's not large amounts in regards. It's not a large amount in regards to the difference. It's not like United are offering 25 million and Lecce wants 65. If there was a 40 million difference or 30 million difference or 20, I'd hear it. You're talking max 5 to 10 million. You're probably talking. And it's not even expensive. 40 million euros is like 33 million pounds, which in today's game is nothing. The players, what you think he is, 33 million is nothing, and it's a need because he walks right into the first team. Go get him. But I've already spoken on the Man United podcast, the sole one Manchester United, how I don't trust our owners. We had the debate when I said I don't think Manchester United signed anybody this window, and I stand on that. Still stand on that. I don't trust these. Yeah, go on, Jez.
No, because obviously you know my thoughts on Dorgu, because obviously I've been a massive fan for years, to be honest. Not even just not when everybody was on the hype train, but I've been actually on it for quite some time. And I'll be honest, I look at Dorgu as somebody who I've seen people say 40 million for like a kid who is still raw talent, to be honest. If I'm being real, it's a lot. But I look at him more as like in a year's or two time, that's an 80 million type of player there. And considering that he's going to play in the Premier League, the fact that he's playing at United, so it's going to be hard to sell and buy him off United. That's an 80 million player right there, 90 million in terms of what the player can be. So if the difference is really just in 5 million, I find it crazy, considering the fact that even we are willing to exceed 30 to get close to 35 million as a bid when they want 40. Shows that you clearly rate the player highly enough that you're close to the fee that even the club is asking for. So I don't think I've seen, obviously, because you guys have I saw something about how United could potentially buy back Alvaro Fernandez, but it's not even a guarantee because just because you have a buyback, because I obviously hear people say put a buyback clause into a player's contract. Just because you put a buyback clause into a contract doesn't mean that the player has to agree coming back. Like, because you still have to negotiate a contract, you need to agree, because you would want the player then to go and sit there and say, we want you back and all these things. But does the player want to come back and because with guarantees? Like, will the player want to start the game every single game? Because, for example, Fernandes, he plays with Benfica every single game. He's putting his name in the market, and he knows if I stay until the summer, there come probably other clubs who are maybe even in better position by United by the time next season starts, and they can sit there and say, I can play for a team that's in the Champions League, compete, and start for that team too. So I think United should just do the Dorgu deal, if you ask me personally. And yeah, I think even Lecce knows them themselves. They need him because the guy plays everywhere. I saw him. He was at some point this season was playing right wing, and I mean, this how attacking he is as a fullback. That he was getting put out there on the right wing. He plays right back too sometimes when needed. But yeah, man, really good player, in my opinion. Really good player. So hey, at least United doing something with transfers. I saw Brian Brobby linked to Tottenham.
I did see that. Yes,
and obviously, and I asked because I know some. Obviously, Fabrizio, thank God, he's tweeted earlier that Tottenham left the race for Brobby after asking for the condition, and this is an Ajax fan that I know on Twitter. I asked him the question, "What's your thoughts on Brobby? Tottenham consider him getting him, I don't know, on a permanent or loan yet though." He replied to me saying he has been shit this season. I don't know what happened, but he missed bad chances, and he only wrestles defenders these days. He has potential to be a good striker though, but he has been disappointing for me so far, and I wouldn't be sad if he left. And then obviously I talked to him. I don't rate him. I'm not a fan of this, and he literally replied saying he understands because he's Lukaku light. And this is
Lukaku light. That is viral. Oh my
this Brian Brobby guy is Wanyama's cousin as striker. This is not a striker. I tweeted all today earlier asking, yo, what if Ange thinks about making him a ball-winning midfielder like Jonathan? Because the guy wants to fight anybody in front of him. Might as well make him a ball-winning. This is the time we are in the crisis. This is the Fire Football Club we are. We are in a crisis. You know that we don't have, even when we fit. Dinero, the chat agrees. Even when we fit, this team is still mediocre as fuck. And you sat there this whole time from the summer window being, because don't forget, people, you can still negotiate in behind the scenes. You can still make things happen in behind the scenes when the window is closed. You don't do business just in window only. It doesn't happen, people. So these guys had from the end of summer window to the 25th of January, and they proved me Brian Brobby as an option.
Brian Brobby, Lukaku, like
Lukaku, and these guys are surprised. These guys are surprised why we're in the relegation zone. I'm telling you, this club is actually gonna get us relegated. Brian Brobby is not.
Did he call himself that? Oh, one of the scouts.
No. My Ajax friend, and he's quite. He's quite a fair fan. Like he's also a United fan as well. Like it's like kind of like the way I have two teams, and he's fair with assessment. He likes Bruno, but he understands his weakness and all these types. He's fair with his adjustment. He calls this dude Lukaku light. I've never seen him not rating a player. So you know the guys when you sit here and say, yo, this guy rates everybody, but it's the one guy he doesn't rate. You know that guy is shit. Yeah. And I know that guy is shit. Ghana didn't even make the AFCON, and I wouldn't even want him to switch to Ghana. That guy is shit, bro. The guy is shit. And this is the guy.
Seasons back.
And I knew, and I hope that United was signing him because the guy is shit. This is the Black Hoyland right there. Damn. Wrestling defender, doing nothing. And this is the guy that we wanted to bring in with a loan with obligation. I'm telling you, this club eventually will actually get themselves relegated with all the negligence that they're doing. Just wait till all the good players leave the football club, realizing that they can't win shit. Romero already said a couple months ago how Chelsea spent when they need to spend, City spent when they have to spend, the top teams spend when they have to spend. But we don't, and he said how the club can, but the club doesn't want to do it. I'm just saying, like, this is a mid-table club. That's why I'm not even stressing out no more. I'm not crushing out no more because these motherfuckers don't care. I don't care. I'll be honest. But the fans, they seem to care. They, like Nero said, and I was listening when I was cutting out because my headphones died. Like Nero said, these fans, they will complain about everything that's happening, and they will be there at 3 p.m. against Leicester. Oh no, sorry, it's not 3 p.m. It's 2 p.m. They will be there against 2 p.m. against Leicester, cheering for the team booing when the team doesn't drop points, which we most likely can do at this point. And then they will go there on their social medias, abuse the players, say the manager shit, say Levy out, but then go to the fucking Elfsborg game on Thursday. Like, I'll be honest, like, bro, we are in a chokehold. And Anthony was right. Levy's probably looking at us thinking that we're all fucking idiots. He not because we are here sitting crying, getting stressed out. He's looking at his millions. Do people know Levy's the highest paid chairman in the league?
I did not know that.
City, you have City, you have Liverpool, you have Chelsea. Fuck, you have even Nottingham Forest who have done actually business quite well, to be honest, in recent times, and you see it actually helping them out. And Levy, for what we have been as a football club, look where we are, and he's the highest paid out of all of them. The stadium makes like, and the stadium is like in the top 8, top 10 in most revenue in Europe, not in the Premier League, in Europe, in match day revenue. But you guys in the stadium have the power to make something happen. But I see guys there. I've seen guys bitching, complaining, go to the games every single time. And now, man, tell us how you really feel. Tell us really how you have all these issues against the ownership, but then all this shit happens. I'll be honest. For me, as you know, Flores, man doesn't even sometimes watch the games. I'd rather do some things that I can actually do because I'm also quite busy in my own time. So I gotta get some shit. I gotta get some. I rather want to
devote. I want to be a 6-month-old niece. I get it.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like, I'm trying to get things. I rather want to do other things rather than having to watch Tottenham and waste my time and have to say. I keep having the same conversation after day. But I taught my guys, peace out, man. I'm not even having these conversations no more. Like, I'm maybe jumping here and there, but I'm not really trying to have the conversation no more because I'm tired. I'll be honest. Man gets served the same shame. It's like getting fed the same bullshit every single day, but you still go or eat it. Nah, bro, I'm leaving. I'm going to a 5-star meal somewhere. I'm trying to get. I'm fucking. Tottenham's not even a 3-star meal. Tottenham is like food hygiene level 2, level 1. You failed. You failed. I ain't coming back to that place, man. Obviously, I still watch Tottenham. I support the club because man can't just switch on the football club.
Yeah, exactly.
That's some scumbag shit, bro. That's some scumbag shit.
I get you.
But also this last thing I say on this is that, but the same investment as I had previously, it's just not there. That's why I'm not even streaming for the manager because I just don't give a damn no more. Like shit, the team can relegate it. At least we have good away days in the championship, and at least we have the best stadium in the championship. That's the positive I look at. I'm still gonna be shameless, but I'm still gonna be shameless, hella shameless. Like Chelsea fans are gonna be starting looking for the nachos in the menu very soon, like that type shit. But yeah, man, it's just where I'm at with the football club. Man is just tired. I
get that. And just back to United quickly, people, because obviously I mentioned it in regards to Dorgu. Just get the deal done. There were not the valuation the fee that Lecce want for him and the fee we're offering is not miles apart. Get it done. Don't trust our owners. Get the deal done because Amorim needs players and we are in the pits of hell. So therefore, we need to get this pattern and get this sorted. And in regards to the new news that dropped today as well from Fabrizio talking about a potential swap deal for Nkunku with Garnacho, I'm with that. Would I prefer money for Garnacho? Of course. We can get 60 to 70 million for Garnacho and send him to Chelsea. That is an ideal world. Second thing is being able to sell him to Napoli for a big fee. But if we manage to get Nkunku in a swap deal, cool. The main aim, people, for me, is getting rid of Garnacho. That's the positive. No Garnacho, no Rashford. Keep it stepping. Yeah, go on, Jez. And big up Sheik.
Do you think that both Garnacho and Rashford are going to be gone by the end of the window?
Actually, before, like a couple of days ago, I didn't. But after Rashford being back in training and then not making the squad for the Rangers game made me go, okay, that relationship is completely broken down. I don't think there's a way back. Like Anthony had agreed terms with Betis and was in training and still made the squad. Garnacho, all the time that he's been linked with a move away, his agent's been at Stamford Bridge. Reports are coming out talking about he'd prefer a move to Chelsea and he don't think he fits Amorim's system. He started games and been on the bench, whereas Rashford cannot even get in the team. And the last time he was on the bench, he didn't get on. And the manager came out and said, I only picked him because I had nobody else. So I don't think there's a way back. Yeah, there's only two reasons on the bench. So like,
it's just.
I
Do you
think
think it's
both
just then going to be then both of them gone? Because from what
Mhm.
I seen, because obviously I saw that Napoli still want to get Garnacho, and I saw
Yeah.
it's Dimarzio. That guy has been a capper all month. That guy's been a capper all month, so I can't even say if this is necessarily reliable. But I do think that Napoli might panic if Adeyemi says no
Mm.
to Napoli because Dortmund's apparently close to selling him. It's just that obviously Dortmund play Saturday, and then Sunday they continue talks. So if Adeyemi doesn't decide to say, "Nah, I want to stay at Dortmund," then I think Napoli will come in back to Garnacho. But I need him to Chelsea. 60 mil. You're gonna see like Chelsea fans think he's not gonna play. He's gonna play. You don't spend 60 million on a guy just to not play him.
Yeah,
He's
Viva
gonna play. He is
Garnacho.
gonna play. So
Viva
hey,
Garnacho.
hey, Fatou, if you're in the chat,
Anything.
Fatou, if you've seen this back or you're in the chat, or Lewis, if you see this in the chat, if you go into the games, I hope you enjoy those nachos and cheese, bro.
Viva
Get
Garnacho.
them nachos and cheese. So yeah, man.
Viva
I even
Garnacho.
wanted to say, what's it called?
Yeah, go on. Go on.
Your manager is showing the signs of what I said is the green light signs for him being there. Because at the end of the day, one thing I think he definitely probably will have already from what we can see with players that you're linked to and stuff
Mm.
is there's a talent ID there, and
Yeah.
that's which is good. The second thing that's good is that he's clearing out the dead weight of players who thought, yeah, like I'm lit now. I'm playing in Old Trafford regularly from what Ten Hag put in their head. Now those same players, he's just bit by bit just dusting them out, dusting them out. And the thing is, with your play now, like we were saying before, with the Bruno situation, Bruno. The main thing was just to make sure he's not on the ball regularly, and that's what we're seeing now. You understand? Like this is what we're seeing now. So I think the manager, everything so far that he's done, so all the because I've been seeing this thing of like a lot of people, but I don't know. I think it might be just rival fans just trying to be undercover, pretend like they're United fans. I don't know innit? But I've seen Gary United fans saying it as well too. But like all this like, oh, Amarim doesn't know what he's doing and da 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 da, brother, he knows what he's doing, bro. I like this team. Your team is just the same way I say Spurs are dead. We're dead, but like I say, United are dead too. The players are dead, literally. Like
Facts.
you still got dead weight in there. And the thing
Absolutely.
is, in transition, the games that you're not winning, it's not like it's a surprise. The thing of the matter is like I say, there's players in there that shouldn't be there. And then on top of that, he's just coming to a club where really and truly, majority of the players are not his players yet. And you can't judge man on that. You can only judge man on the decision making that you can see that he's doing. For instance, like I say, getting rid of the dead weight that everybody's been complaining about, bro. You understand? Then on top of that, what type of players are we linked to? Because that's my issue with my manager
Mhm.
is that the players that we were linked to from coming out of his mouth that he likes was scaring me. Whereas with your manager, the players that you're linked to that's coming out of his mouth that he wants is not scary, bro. You're thinking, you know what? These players, they look talented, just like how Jez was speaking about the player that you were just talking about the 5 million for, yeah.
Mhm.
I trust Jez's word because I'm not like Jez where I just know bare different players from all these clubs,
Yeah.
but I trust Jez's
yeah.
word when it comes to these type of things. So if Jez is saying that this is a player who could be at 80 minutes, it goes to show that the manager's talent ID is there, bro. You understand? So as a United fan, I'll just say, I'm sorry, if you're a United fan, not as a United fan, ban United, but if you're a United fan, yeah, I think you should just. I think there's green lights there, bro. You understand? Because we
Definitely.
always look at the beginning. There's green lights there. So Amarim for me, I'm impressed so far. In my opinion, forget results and stuff. I'm impressed so far because he's got certain results that you man wouldn't have got if this was last season, bro. You
Facts.
understand? And then on top of that, like I say, even when you played us when we were, was it 3-0 up, and then you managed to get that 2 back. Yes, we gave it to you, but before we would still win that game 3-0. Even if we were giving you them chances, we win that game 3-0. So, like I say, bro, there's green lights there. But I just wanted to chime in and say that because I see some United fans. I don't know whether these men know football or they're just saying stuff for likes and
Emotional
whatever.
from a lot
Yeah,
of it comes
yeah.
from emotions and just not being like looking at it logically too, not being able to take defeats. Free, a lot of them still back in Ten Hag. A
Yeah,
lot of
this
them,
is
a
what.
lot of fans still upset about that because Ten Hag got sacked. But look at what Ten Hag did there, and it's like, all right, he's gone.
It's
Yeah.
so weird, bro. Because we are obviously people in our fan base too. Like shit, I like I'm not gonna like everybody knows my affection that I had for Ange. And if you get sucked, guess what? I'm gonna move on, see what the new manager brings in. That like football fans sometimes are the say the football Spurs fans especially some of the biggest pitchers, bro. There are some of those fans. Those fans are the guys who still think about the ex. This is what football fans are, man. Like cry babies. They think about the ex. They can't. You know what? I don't even want to start about the Spurs fan base, to be honest, because I had a couple of things that I seen. Like they give me the ick. This is what they're saying. They give me the ick, bro. Like fuck that, man.
I hear you. That's pretty much my thoughts on it. So like, yo, just get these man gone. You know what I'm saying? Just get these man gone. In regards to Garnacho and Rashford, I'm with it. But you lot continue to run up the likes, hit the subscribe button as well on a couple, man. I've mentioned it. De Niro out here dropping bars. H says big up the panel. M De Niro, that shit you drop, bro, fire emojis. And she goes on to say, De Niro, I'll buy the mixtape, brother. People want to know what's coming up, that music. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, man. Now we're there, man. Literally, there's a lot coming still. 2025, man. We're just gonna be dropping. So I got a lot in the rucksack. Nothing like what Tottenham have though, but my thing's different from Tottenham. Serious business, man.
Yeah, I love that. So you lot will definitely keep an eye out. Make sure you follow De Niro on his gram, obviously, and Sheik and the rest of the gang will be posting that out as well. Big up to everyone that's locked in for the show as well. Shouts to everyone who's locked in. Make sure you run up the likes though. Hit the subscribe button on the video. If this is your favorite show on the channel, there is a playlist for it where you get all the Manchester United, where you get all the Manchester United Tottenham Hotspur shows as well, people. And we are available on all audio platforms as well. You know what I'm saying? 1 second, people, to send this out. But run up the likes, hit the subscribe button. Obviously, stat day today, tomorrow, depending on what time your zone you're in. No early kickoff, but we will be doing the free. You will get 2 live watch along. So, of course, you will get 3 p.m. It does currently say ask the Wolves Arsenal game, but I'm going to do the Bournemouth Forest game. So you get Bournemouth versus Forest, or Forest Bournemouth. I'm not even sure who's home or away. So I'm going to change that up after this. And then following that, here on the YouTube, you don't normally get non-Manchester United watch-alongs on the YouTube, but you will this time. So on the playback and the YouTube, you will get the Manchester City-Chelsea game, people. So that'll be dual streamed. But before that, only on the playback will you get the Bournemouth Forest game. And then Sunday, stack day again, Tottenham-Leicester. I'll be doing that game over on the playback. The West Ham Villa game over on the playback, or Villa West Ham, and then of course dual streamed here on the YouTube and on the playback, the Fulham versus Manchester United game. Then you'll get the Manchester United Liverpool podcast Barbados edition with Bayesian Reds TV as well. And I mentioned the playback there. That's an app that we are on currently as well, Sarcasm City TV. So make sure you head over there. If you're a supporter and a fan of Sarcasm City TV and you enjoy the content, get over to the playback, because you are not getting all the content, and it gets crazier over there. That's like Sarcasm City TV after dark, where we say wild shit here. It's even wilder over there on the playback. So go to www.playback.tv. It's www.playback.tv, or just download the Playback app from your app store. You create an account for free, sign up, all that good stuff, and then follow Sarcasm City TV. And the same way you watch and comment on YouTube is the exact same. And we get Premier League watch-alongs over there, Champions League, Europa League, NBA, UFC, boxing, Formula 1, the whole 9 over there. Big on my guy Anderson in the chat as well. Well, yeah, we're going to redirect to someone. Oh, yeah, let me get scoreline predictions from the man, them Jez. We'll go to you. I almost forgot. Leicester City at home for Spurs.
Oh, I can't. Must win, man. Must win. We just have to go and keep. We have to start getting on the run, man. We have to win. So I'll say, I'll say 3-2, man. A shootout again.
Same to you, De Niro.
2-2, man.
2-2. Okay. And the same with you, De Niro. The game against Elfsborg.
Where is it?
It's at your place.
Our place. Just win, man.
Let me be positive for once, man.
There we go.
You understand? Yeah, just because Flawless said it like that, I'm not doing that no more. Yeah, man, I can't lie. 1-0 Elfsborg.
Hey, just say what you want to say, man.
Nah, I can't lie, man. Nah.
Say your piece, fam.
No. 2-1 Elfsborg, man. I can't lie, man. The way this guy laughed, bro, I can't lie. Nah, man. 2-1 Elfsborg.
Be positive. It's on you, fam. Do your thing. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
he's trying to. Hey, man, I'm falling into the job there too, so you don't have to, man.
First,
I'm
just what you
falling
saying,
into the job,
Elfsborg at home.
but shit, we need to win too because hey, 2 games in February and then in the that qualifier game, hell no, guarantee me top 8. So I say fuck it. I say 2-1, 2-1.
Cool. All right. So yeah, love to everyone that's locked in. We will be back here again. You get this show every Friday, 11 p.m. UK time. Every Friday, 11 p.m. UK time, following the Manchester United Chelsea podcast. But obviously, this has been the Manchester United Tottenham Hotspur podcast, Man United talking at Tottenham Talk. We're going to redirect to Beijing Reds TV. So all I need you lot to do is put Sarcasm City TV raid in the chat in capital letters. As soon as you get over to Beijing Reds TV, type Sarcasm City TV raid in the chat. And also make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to my dons at Beijing Reds TV. This redirect better work. I don't even know if the last one did. But big up to everyone that locked in. Big up to Digital Mods for the super chat as well. Big up everyone that joined over from the raid from Saeed's channel. Big up to all the mods, all the regulars, all the new people. Nothing but love. Make sure you subscribe to United Spurs of America as well. But again, Sarcasm City TV raid in Beijing Reds TV chat. This has been the Man United podcast. Mr. Talking at Tottenham Talk podcast live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube. Thank you very much for tuning in.
Big up.